Hello everyone, this is Vedant Pandey and this is the second series of my Python programming language. Earlier in the first series, I have teached uh, earlier in the first series we have learned about data types, variables, the very basic of Python programming language. Variables, data types, and also some rules how to write variables and identifiers name. We have also done some questions, some practice questions on I think variables and data types. Now in this series we are going to start the first we are going to start some exercise questions on operators. See, first number one is arithmetic operators. So let's see some exercise questions on it and let's solve it. We will try to understand the problem and then we will try to write the code. We will see the syntax. First you see the syntax, then you can try and see what output is program is giving. I want to open my Visual Studio Code. I'm going to create a new file on operators. Okay, let's see arithmetic operators. What are the arithmetic operators? Plus, minus, multiply and divide. So these are the arithmetic operators. Normally in mathematics we use plus, minus, multiply. Normally in mathematics we use addition, subtraction, division and multiplication. So here in Python we will use the same as we use in mathematics. Like for plus, we it it used to add the sum of two numbers. Here minus, it is used to subtract between two numbers. Multiply is used to find the product of two numbers and divide is used to find the division of between two numbers. So it is very easy. Let's move on second assignment operators. We will see some exercise question and understand how we tackle with arithmetic operators in Python programming language. Uh, in assignment operators, we will do some questions on arithmetic operators also because it is very easy. That's why I'm leaving this first topic now. We will discuss in second topic when we will write practice some question. Let's see. First is equal assignment operator, then plus equal, minus equal, etc. See, let's create a variable like a is equal to 8, b is equal to 4. So here, see what I have wrote here. A equal B, no, A equal 8 and B equal 4. What is equal here? I have used equal assignment operator. Equal is assigning some value to the variable A. So equal arithmetic operator used to assign some value to any variable, any identifier. Here A is equal to 8. It means that in the A variable 8 integer data type is stored. Means we have assigned 8 to A, and here we have assigned 4 to B. Let's see. Let's find the sum of that A and B. Find of sum of two numbers. So what we will do, we will create a third variable sum, and sum is going to be A plus B. Then we will print the sum. Let's see what will be the output. First, what you are expecting, what will be the output. See what I have done here. A is equal 8, B is equal 4, and sum is equal A plus B. What sum is doing here? Sum is adding both numbers A plus B. A is 8 and B is 4. 8 plus 4 is going to be 12, and fourth line is printing the sum. So our output will be 12. Let's see what will be the output. It is showing some error. Let's see. A I have defined here. See the output. It is showing the output is 12. So we have successfully printed. We have successfully done a question of sum. Let's move ahead. Next is plus equal assignment operator. First we will comment out this all. See how I am commenting these all lines in a one while. See, first you select all the lines that you want to comment out, then press Ctrl plus forward slash. It will be comment out, and if it is comment out already, then it will be on comment will go on and come from slash forward slash control plus forward slash. You can comment out any number of lines by selecting all these lines. See, I have created three variables A, B, C. In C, I am writing C equal plus equal assignment operator, and assign it 1 plus equal A. Let's see what happened. See what I'm doing now. With the help of plus equal assignment operator, you can add to any variable, any integer data type, any floating data type. You can add some number, some value to it. Let's see how I am doing. B plus equal A. Now I'm printing B. See what will be the output. See, output is 25. 10 plus 15 is going to be 25. See what plus equal assignment is doing here. I have created a variable a, b, I have assigned some values to it, 10 and 15. B plus equal a, what it is doing, I will show you in a command line. See, b equal a plus b. The line here I have written, this is the same like this line, b plus equal a. B plus equal a is same if you write in this way or you will write in this way. So this is easy to write. That's how plus equal assignment works. What plus equal assignment is doing here? It is adding both the variables b plus a, and it is adding both variables a plus b. It is creating the sum of two variables, and after that it reassigned to the b variable. See, because I have written here b plus equal a, so it will add and reassign the value, new value to b. That's why when you print b, it is not printing 15. At the place of 15 it is printing 25. You can see in the output why it is printing 25, because of the plus equal assignment operator, plus equal arithmetic operator. कट असाइनमेंट ऑपरेटर वाला सही है, उसको रहने दो. Next is minus equal assignment operator. So we will comment out this. Earlier in the first series of Python, I have told you how to write comment in Python programming language. What is the work of comment? So you can see here we are tackling with comment. We are working with comment here. When you comment out these lines, this source code, then it will not going to execute in the program. I am creating a new variable x equal 8, y equal 2, now I am writing x minus equal y. After, I want to print the value of x. See what I have written here, x equal 8, y equal 2. X is a variable, y is a variable. I have assigned 8 value to x and 2 value to y. Both are integer data type. Okay. Now see how minus equal assignment operator works. Here you can see x minus equal y. What it is doing with x? It is subtracting y from x. You can see x minus y. So it is subtracting y from x, and after that the value will be reassigned to x. And if you will print the x, then the output will be 6. Let's see the output. See, output is 6. It is same as you can write like this, x equal x minus y. X equal x minus y. You can write this one as same as I write this one. So what this assignment operator does, it is reducing the lines of code that you will going to write. So it is, so these are the working of assignment operator in Python. Now number three is comparison operators. Comparison operators, see what it compares in Python. It compares LHS and RHS. It compares LHS to RHS. Okay. And if the comparison is true, then it will print the output in boolean value like true and false. These are the boolean data types. So the output of comparison operators will be going to boolean values, boolean data type. Let's see some examples. Equal, equal, greater, greater, equal, less than, and not equal. Here in exclamatory equal, you can see this one is not equal. It is called not equal in Python. Exclamatory equal. Let's see some examples like x is 7, y is 7, print x equal equal y. Let's see what will be the output. Let's see the output. I think, what you think? In my opinion, the output will be true. Let's see. See, the output is true. Why true? Because x is 7 and y is also equal 7. And here x equal equal 7. So equal equal means is that LHS is equal to RHS. In mathematics, we use equal, only equal sign, one equal sign to know that LHS is equal to RHS, but not same in Python. We use double equal sign to compare LHS and RHS. That's why it called comparison operator. Let's see another examples. K equals 28, J equal 89. Print is K less than J. First I have to comment out these lines. Let's see the output. Where is the output? Output, it is not giving output. So see, now it gave true. What it is printing? True. Why? Because k is less than j. Here k is 78 and j is 89. So k is less than j. That's why it is printing true. Let's see another example. 89 and b is equal 90. Print b is less than equal 89. B is less than equal a. Here a is less, but what we want to print? We want to know that is b is less or equal to a. Let's see the output. Something syntax error. Okay, I have left forget here equal sign. See, the output is false. Why false? Because b is not less than a. B is greater than a. That's why it is printing, it is showing false. So you understand only this one, less than. Now understand, let's understand both meaning of both sign. What is less than equal? If you will assign a and b same, then it will print true. See, now the output is true because a and b both are equal, and in this both situation, if anyone is satisfying, then the output is going to be true. See, what is the first statement? This first operator, less than. Is b less than a? No. Is b equal to a? Yes. That's why it is printing true. So these are comparison operators. You can do some questions on that topic. You can do some question on this topic and understand yourself. It is very easy. You can do your by yourself. Let's do one more question on not equal. Let's see how not equal work in Python. A equal 90 and b equal 89. Print a not equal b. What will be the output? Here a is 90 and b is 89. And what we want to print, a is not equal to b. Yes, a is not equal to b because a is greater than b. So what will be the output? Output will be true. See, the output is true. If both is equal, then you will see the output will be false. See, the output is false. Why false? Because you you are saying that a is not equal to b, but this condition is not satisfying in these operators because a is equal to b, and what you want to print, you are saying that a is not equal to b. That's why this statement is false. That's why it is printing false here. So now I hope you have easily understand how assignment operators, arithmetic operators, comparison operators works in Python. It is very easy. Same as earlier you have studied mathematics in lower classes. These are the same as well. Let's see what is the next topic. Next is logical operators, and, or, and, nor. So we will do exercise later. I think in if else conditional statement we will see logical operator how it works in later. Okay, we will see logical operator how it works in Python later. In next Python series, I think I will show you logical operators, because if I will teach you now, if I will teach you now, then you can't, you will not be, you can't understand. You could not understand, because it is, I think it will be, it is very easy topic, but for now it may be hard for you, because if I will teach you in a, conditional statement logic, if else statement, then you will understand easily. Let's see what is the next topic. Type function. Type, func type function is used to find the data type of a given variable in Python. Here type is a built-in function in Python programming language. What it does, it will find which type of data variable, which type of data type you are using in the variable. Like here, you can see an example. A is equal 31. So 31 is which type of data type? It is a integer data type. So if you want to know which data type, then type built-in function will be used to know which data type a which data type of a is. Here b is equal 31, but remember that it is inside double quotes, so it will be counted as string. That's why it is, the output will be string, and here the output will be integer. You can see a number can be converted into string and vice versa if possible. How it possible? With the help of type function. You can change an integer into data, another data type, in a string into another data type with the help of type function also. We will see later in some exercise. I will show you how it type function work. There are many functions to convert one data type into another. With the type function, you can see how many. Cut it all from there. A number can be converted into a string and vice versa. There are many functions to convert one data type into another. How it will be possible? See, you can change one data type into another data type in Python. How? With the help of these data types. These are built-in function in Python, like str, int, and float. If you will use these data types, these built-in functions, then you will able to convert uh, one data type into another data type. Next is input function. Input is a built-in function in Python to take user input in program. This function allows the user to take input from the keyboard as a string, and what it take any type of data type in input. We will see how we will write the syntax of input function. later on exercises. Here you can see how an integer in data type input can be taken from a user. A equal input enter name. If you will write Harry, it will print Harry as output. It is important to note that the output of input is always a string, even if a number is entered. Why this line is used here? Because we will see about this later in exercise. Okay, let's move. These are some practice questions you can do by yourself. These are very basic. Write a Python program to add two numbers. So you can write a program to add two numbers, like you can create two variables and print the sum of that two numbers. Second one is write a Python program to find a remainder when a number is divided by z. Here z is integer, means it is showing you can do by yourself, like the Python program. By the use of arithmetic operator you can do this second number question. Third one is check the type of variable assigned using input function. You can use type function here, and after using that you will be able to know which type of data type is a user is giving to the input. Fourth one is use comparison operator to find out whether a given variable is greater than b or not. So you already seen how we compare two variables, two numbers. So with the help of that exercise you can do this one also. Fifth one is write a Python program to find the average of two numbers entered by the user. So average means divide by 2, because there are two numbers, so you will be divide these two numbers. You can do easily. These are very easy and basic questions. Write a Python program to calculate the square of a number entered by the user. You can multiply the same variable by itself, and that's how you will be able to print the square of a number entered by the user. You have to use here input function. Okay, that's how you will able to solve these all six questions. These are very basic, you can do by yourself. Now we are going to start strings. See, string is a data type in a Python. Earlier I told you string is a data type, one of the data type we use in Python. String is a sequence of character enclosed in quotes. How you will write string in Python? With the help of quotes. You can see some examples are given here. With the help of single quote, double quote and triple quote, all three, with the help of these all three quotes, you can write a string in Python. So this is rule how we write string in Python programming language. String slicing. A string in a Python can be sliced for getting a part of the strings. What is string slicing? L listen, listen very carefully. It is very important topic in string. String slicing means, see in Python, you can see here Harry, this is Harry, and let's suppose it is a string. So in Python there is index number. It is positive and in also in negative. So both positive index and negative index both are used in Python programming language. From the very first letter, you will call it zeroth index. Second one will be called first index, and that's how 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. You will be count the index number in Python. Negative index, from the very last word of a string, you will be count like -1, last second will -2, last third -3, last fourth -4, and last fifth is -5, and that's so on, -6, -7, -8. So these are the indexing in Python, and with the help of index you will be able to do string slicing in string. Positive index always starts from 0 and left to right. Negative index always start from -1 and from right to left. The index in a string starts from 0 to length -1 in Python. Why -1? Because you are starting with 0, so last will be going to n -1. In order to slice a string, we use the following syntax. See how slicing will work in Python. How slicing works in Python. Slicing. This is the syntax of slicing. Square bracket. First will be the start index, then after colon, and then after end index. First index included and last index is not included. It is rule. See, starting index will always included and last index will not be included. See how it work with some example. Slicing with skip value. With this example you can understand easily. See a variable word. You can see a variable word is equal to amazing. This is a string data type. So amazing is a string, and here the syntax of slicing is word square bracket 1:6:2, word square bracket 1:6:2. What it will do, it will print from first index to up to 6 index, and then after the last one 2, it will be skip. It will skip the second index. So how, what will be the output of this? This will be at 0, A will be at 0, M is first, A is second, Z is third, I fourth, fifth, and sixth. So the output will start from first index 0 1. It will start from M. So output will first, see how output will be print. It will include from M up to 6, A Z I N Z, Z N. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 6. See how it is working. See how it is working. It will always keep the second value, the second index. So it will first, it will start from M, then A is at second place, it will skip A, then it will print Z, then after Z I is second place, it will skip I, then it will print N, and now Z is at second place, it will skip. So this is the output MZN, as you can see here. MZN MZN will be the output. Other advanced slicing techniques, you can see other advanced slicing techniques from this. Read it, and you can do it by yourself in Visual Studio Code Editor. If you will do, then you will able to understand how it will work. See some string functions. Some built-in string functions are in Python. We use it in Python. Some commonly used. These are some commonly used functions. First one is len bracket. It returns the length of the string. What len returns? It returns the length of the string. Like here str equal Harry. In example you can see print len of str. Str is a variable, so it will print the length of str variable, and str is a string data type, so it will, the output will 5. Why 5? Because 5 is the length of the string. 0 1 2 3 4, so the size of this string is 5. See, index will start from 0, but you are count when you are counting length, then you will start from 1. That's why the length of Harry will be 5. Ends with, what it does, it check if a string end with given text, and it output will be in boolean value. Like you can see here, the output is in true. It is checking RRY. Is str is end with RRY? So it is ending with RRY, that's why it is printing true. Count total occurrence of a character. What count function do? Counts total occurrences of a character. It count how many times a character is present in a string. You can see with example str Harry, count str dot count r. What it will do, it will count r in Harry, in str. So r is 2 times in Harry, that's why the output will be 2. Now fourth one is capitalized function. Capitalize the first character. What it does, it will capitalize the first character of a very first character of a string. You can see an example. Here starting character H is in small, and after in output it is in capital. So that's how capitalize function works. Fifth one is function. Find function. It returns the index of first occurrence. What find does? It returns the index of first occurrence. What is the meaning of first occurrence? You can see with the example str equal Harry, index equals tr dot find rr. Index equal index equal str dot find rr. Print index. So what index will print? It is finding the first occurrence of double R, and double R is here, and it is at second index. What it find? It return the index of first occurrence. Whenever it only find when it present at first occurrence. So RR is at second index. That's why the output is second. That's why the output is 2. Sixth is replace. What replace function do? Old word, new word. It replaces the old word with new word in the string. How it replace? See with the example. With the help of example you can understand here. Str dot replace R comma L. This one is old. This R is old word and L is new word. Always at the first one you will write old word, and at second after comma you will write new word. That's the rule. After print the output will be Harry. Why Harry? Because it is replacing R with L. Here you can see in Harry it is replacing the R with L. That's why the output is Harry. Skip sequence characters. Sequence of characters after black backslash are called skip sequence characters. These characters represent one special character inside string. Some examples are here. When you will write backward slash n, then it will be the program will move to new line. Output will move to new line. Backslash t, move cursor forward. Backslash quote, single quote, and double backslash. These are some escape sequence characters in Python. You can see now another practice set questions are visible. So we will discuss it later after doing some exercise question by myself. I will I will be solving some exercise questions for you. Let's do some exercise question on string, index, input function, slicing. Let's do some question. Now I will create new file, uh, string string.py. A file or folder string already exists in this location, please. Okay, 45. Let's see some exercise question. Before doing this exercise question, we will see how input function work, how type function work, and the earlier we studied the functions, the type of functions, that we will see how these functions will work in Python, how this function works in Python. Let's see. First we will do question on type function. A equal 98, B equal Vedant, C equal 8.90. Let's see what will be the output of this all. I have created a string data type, an integer data type, an integer variable, a string variable, a floating point number variable, and also this one is string. It is not working. Let's see. Now output is visible. You can see A is type, A is input data, integer data type, B is string data type, C is floating point number data type, and D is string data type. Why D is string? Because we have written 8 inside double quote, and any number or any character, it will come inside double quote. When it will come, when it is being written inside double quote, then it will be counted as string. Okay, let's move on our next topic. Next topic is input function. Let's see how input work in Python. If you want to take some user input, then you will be right like if a equal input, enter your name. input, enter, enter your town. After that, after taking input, we have to print A, B, and C. Af- See what program will do. When program will run, first it will ask A, then it will ask from user B, then it will ask from user C. But after that nothing happens. That's why we have to print A, B, C. After that you will be able to see the output, the output is printing the program. That's why we have to print A, B, and C. So print A, print B. See, it is asking enter your name. It is asking my name. I have to do one more time. Code is already running. Okay. Why it is not taking input? Okay. Something is error. Why there is error? See, now I have done some changes. Only I have changed the variable name of A here. I have given name of variable name, and here we will take input of username. B will take the input of age and C will take the input of town. After that, it will print the name, age, and town of the user. Let's see how it works. So we will use it in terminal. It is saying enter your name. So my name is Vedant Pandey. After press enter, you will be moved to next line, and in next line you can see in code it is asking your age. That's why it is asking my age. So my age is 20. After that it is asking my town, so I am from Patna. After printing, after pressing enter, you can see it is printing my name, age, and my city town. Vedant Pandey 20 in Patna. That's how input function works in Python. and it is very easy to understand, it is very easy to use. Now I will show you how to take integer data type and float data type input from user. See, here in B I am entering, when I entered my age, it will be count as a string, not as integer data type. Why? Because I will show you later. Let's see. I'm creating a variable age, int input, enter your age, enter your date of birth, so DOB. Now I'm creating my DOB variable, and I will take the input of my DOB. Enter your date of birth. Now I'm going to print it. Print age, then print DOB. Let's see how it is working. First it is asking my age, that is 20. Enter your date of birth. So my date of birth is, let's suppose 1 January. So 1 slash forward slash 112020. After pressing enter, it will show me the output of the program. Let's see the output. It is showing something error. What is the error? Date of B enter input your internal error like enter with base 10 1120. Okay, it will not take like this, that I've entered my date of birth, so we will run one more time. Now I'm giving my age. Let's suppose my age is 40. My date of birth is 1 1 2020. After pressing enter, it will successfully showing the output of the program. You can see age is 40 and date of birth is 1 December 2020. No, 1 January 2020. 112020. That's how you will take the integer input. How? You will write the syntax of integer input like this. We'll start from int, then after parenthesis, then input, then parenthesis, and inside the parenthesis of input, whatever you will write in the string data type, it will ask like this. In the output in the terminal, it will ask you like this, enter your age, because I have written here enter your age. That's I here why I have written here enter your age, because the user will know that what he should enter. Program will ask enter your age, then he will enter his age. Program will ask enter your date of birth, then he will enter his date of birth. That's how integer data type input function work. Let's see a floating data type input function. First I will comment out this all line. Simply we will write float before input. So I want to take input marks of the user. Marks float input, enter your 12th grade marks. Then after I will print the marks of user. Let's see how it is working. First it is asking my first it is asking the grade marks of 12th from user. Let's suppose my marks was 12 550.23. After entering, after press enter, it will successfully show the output of the program, that is 550.23. So this output is floating point number data type. Floating data type, that's how you will able to take input of every data type in Python programming language. And it is very easy. If you will do some practice questions, then you will easily understand how it works in Python. Let's move forward. You can see some practice set questions. Write a Python program to add numbers. I think I have discussed it earlier. Move forward. String बाद में स्टार्ट करूंगा, ठीक है? इसके लिए पुकार दो, स्ट्रिंग आऊंगा तो याद कराना. Now we will see how string work in Python. String slicing, indexing and all things we will see in VS Code. So first I will create a file, new file, string slicing .py. Now let's see what is this. This is name. Name is a variable, and name variable is which data type? It is of string data type. My age is 20. And I want to print my height. Okay, let's see. HEIGS height. Height is 5.11. So here I have created three variables. First is name, that is string data type. Second one is age, that is integer data type, and third one is height. It is of float data type. Now what we will do is we will see how indexing work in string in Python. See, let's suppose I want to print from E to N. Then what I will write? I will write print name, and E is at which place? V is at 0 place, E is at first place, first index. Then I will write first. Then I want to print up to N. So 1, 2, 3, 4. N is at fourth index. Then I should write 5 here. Now see what will be the output of this program. All things are okay. Let's see the output. Okay, let's debug the code. Something is here, syntax error. It is showing syntax error. What I forget? Can you remember what I forget here? I forget a square bracket. I use parenthesis instead of square bracket at the place of indexing. Here I have to use square bracket. Now let's see what it is printing. Run. We have learned about input function. Then what we will do, we will take name as input from user. Okay, input, enter your name. Let's see how it is working. It is asking Vedant. See, the output of this program is EDAN. E is at first index and N is at fourth index. So I use 1:5, and I earlier I told you the rule that the first place you will write, it will include, and at after the colon it will exclude that index. So fifth is here excluded. That's why it is printing up to fourth index, from first to fourth index. This is how slicing works in Python. Let's check another example. Age. Let's solve a exercise question. Take a user input and print it up to from third index up to last index. What is your task? Your task is to print print the user input string up from first input to the last input. Let's see how it is working. Suppose I want a variable name string, enter a string, print string from first index to Last index, what will be the last index? N minus 1. Then what we will do, we will print up to nth index. Now we have to create another variable, that will be a is equal to minus 1. Up to a plus 1. Let's see it is working or not. Now I'm giving a string, like I want to give desktop. Is it working? I think it is not working. Let's see. Up to minus 1. See, it is printing up from 1 up to minus 1. Why it is here? It is taking the last index. But in rule, what I told, that it will exclude the last index. You will, whenever you will write at second place the last index number, it will exclude it. But here, why it is including? Because you are writing here the first index. Minus 1, what? Minus 1 is the first index we use in negative indexing. That's why it is including that one. That's how you will print from any index up to last index with the help of negative indexing. That's how slicing works in Python. Let's move ahead. Index positive and negative we have studied. We also solved some questions. Let's see a skipping value slicing string. We will create a string. First we will take input, then we will we will print str up to from 2 to 4, and we will exclude, we will jump every second index up to 8. Let's see. I will give a large string input, like what I should give, programming. See, it is printing O, which is at second index, then it is printing G, then it is printing A, after that ING, up to 8 index. After A, index will go out of range, that's why it is printing up to A index and skipping every second index. That's how skipping slicing value works in Python string. Hello. Hello. So after slicing and indexing of string, now we will move forward. Let's see which topic is now we are going to decide from here. Okay, slicing done. Okay, we will see how string functions works. Let's see in VS Code how they are work. Like length ends with count, capitalize, find, replace. Okay, after that we will discuss these practice problems. Let's see how to find length. I am creating a variable string taking input. What we have to find? We have to find the length. Okay, what is this? Print length. Really. See what I've done here. First, I have created an input string that will be taken from user. After that, I have made another variable length, and inside that, I have taken the length of str. Then after I'm printing the length variable. Let's see, is it printing or not the length of string. Okay, it is asking by string Python. Okay, something syntax error here. Okay, after debugging, again I am going to enter Python. Now you can see the output is 6. You can count from here PYTHOA. So 0 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 characters in Python. That's why the length of the input string I have given the input is 6 Python. के ठीक है नाकी के सर्दी नहीं है भाई पानी दा वो पियास लागल रहे पानी ना पियत रही सुतला के मारे हाँ हाँ now we will see how ends with function string function work. After we will see count and capitalize also. Let's see. I one color. बोतल वेले खोखी नहीं खे भाई Okay, now we will see how ends with string function work. First, I will create a string variable. Then we will take input from user. Then we will print ends with str. First, let's see how to write str dot ends with okay. That is the syntax how we will write str dot ends with str dot ends with let suppose after the execution of program I will give input my name Vedant. So let's see is my name Vedant ends with ant ant. It should be true. Let's see what happens. ant. Let's see one time is that our syntax is right. No, we have to use double quotes. Let's now I'm using double quote inside. Let's see. It is not working. Let's debug our code. Str equal input enter string print str dot ends with and name error. Name and is not defined. Did you mean any? Why it is showing error? Let's see one more time. Here is a str dot ends with print str dot ends with ant. What is the syntax error? Print str. What is my yes? I've created str in variable str dot ends with. Okay, let's see one more time. Vedant. What is output? Yes, now output, you can see output is true because the input string I have given is ending with ant. That's why it is true. Okay, let's move ahead. Next is count string function. What it does, it count total occurrence of a character. First I will comment out. Now move to next line. Again I will create a str variable. Then I will take enter and put a string. Enter a string. Print count. What I will count? I will count I will count a in my name. I will give input my name as input. Okay, let's see. Okay, after debugging, there was some syntax error. Now we are right. I will give my name as input Vedant Pandey. See how many times a present in this input. One, two times. That's why it is printing. It is showing two in output. Now we will see how after count we will see how capitalize work. First I will make a string, then I will take input a string, then I will print capitalize str dot capitalize str str dot capitalize. Let's see is it working or not. That is asking the input. Vedant found it. I think if I will remove this one, then our code will perfectly work. Let's see. Okay, now our code is successfully running. You can see I've given Vedant my name as input, and after the input it is printing the first letter as capital. That's how capitalize work in Python. Let's move ahead. Now we will see how find and replace works. First we will create a string variable str input enter a string. After that I will print what we are going to do, find. So find, first see how syntax of find str.find. Okay, Picaba Hive str.find. See, I will give input as my name, and we will find how many times a. No, we will find the first occurrence of a. Okay, first occurrence of a. Let's see. First occurrence of a is at third index. See, 0, 1, 2, 3. A is at third index. That's why it is showing. The output is 3. First, we will create another str variable. Then we will take input. String print str dot. What was the next? Replace. Okay, we are going to replace something. Str dot replace. What I will replace in my name E to A. Let's see how it works. Now you can see in output terminal. First, what I was given the input Vedant, my name, and after that it is replacing the first index E from A. Now we have successfully done all the string functions. Let's do some exercise question, mixed question of it. Let's see. Hello. Okay. Hello. Now we will do some practice question, mixed practice question on the topic variable data types, string, input function. So let's do it. First question is store your name and age in variables and print them. So what we have to do, we have to store our name and age in variable and print them. So you can do by yourself, it is very easy. Let's see. First I'll create practice.py practice question. Okay, first one is uh, we have to create two variables, name and age. Okay, my name is Vedant, Pandey, age is my my age is 22. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to print it, print name, age. Now you can see in output we we are printing Vedant Pandey, that's my name, and age is 22. So what we will do, We can add here f string. Name, then comma, not comma, and after we can move to next line. We will use forward slash n. It will not work. Okay, age. Let's see, it is formal way. And name and age. I think it will work in f string. Okay. So first practice question we have done successfully. Now we will move to next question. Let's see what is the next question. Find the data type of your name. Okay. Now our work is to find the data type of our name. I will create string data type. Okay. Data type of str. After I will print type of. Let's see. You can see in output class type. Name is string and it is showing the class type. I think something error, syntax error, will forget a comma. No. Okay, I think it is a building function, so we can't use it as a variable. Let me create another variable. Str. Again it is showing type. Why type? Let's remove this line first. Okay. Type of name. Oh, now I've catch. You can see now successfully it is printing str string. Name is of string data type. Let's see the third one. Third question is take two numbers from the user and print their sum. Okay, what we have to do, we have to take two input from the user and then we have to print the sum of that both inputs. How we will do? Let's see. First I will create first number one, that will be going to integer data type. Then we will take input enter enter first number. Then we will create another variable num2. It is also going to integer data type. Input enter second number. Then I will create sum. What is sum? Sum is a third variable, and we will make sum of both the number num1 plus num2. Then I will print the sum. Let's see, is it working or not properly. Enter. Now program is asking first number. First number I will give 5. Second number I will give 8. Now successfully the output is 13, so it is showing the sum is 13. Okay. We have done successfully the third number question. Now we will move to fourth one. Let's see the fourth question. Okay, fourth question is take your name and print a welcome message. Okay, in welcome message I think we have to use f string. So we will see how to use f string in Python. Fourth is very important. We will see some new concept of string function. Let's see. We have to solve fourth question, and what we have to do is we will take input our name and we will greet from welcome message. Okay, let's suppose I'm creating name variable and I will take input enter your name. Print. After that I will be printing my name. And what for greeting, what I will use f string. Let's see how to use f string. First you will write f, then double quote, and all the thing you want to print before your given input string, before your given input, then you have to write it in inside of double quote. And whenever we are going to print our string, our variable, then we will write our variable name inside the curly braces. Let's see how to write the syntax of f string. F welcome, welcome. Now we will use curly braces, and inside we will write the variable name. Let's see it is working or not. I will run the program. Now successfully it is asking my name, enter your name, so I will enter my name. Now you can see the output. It is greeting with my name, welcome Vedant Pandey. That's how you will use f string in f string function in string. What is the syntax? You can see how to write the syntax of f string. First you will write if, then double quotes, you will write double quote, and all the things you want to write before your printing variable, you should write it in double quote. And when you want to print your variable, then you will be write it also in double quote but inside curly braces. That's how you will going to print your greeting message. Now we have solved the fourth question also. We will move to fifth one. Let's see. Fifth is calculate the area of a rectangle. Okay, it is very easy. It is a second third class question of mathematics. We will see how to calculate the area of rectangle using Python programming. First I will comment out this. What we have to do? Uh, we have to print the area of a rectangle. Okay. We will take input of both the sides of rectangle, length and breadth. Then length. Length will be going to integer data type. That's why we are going to take integer data type input. Enter the length of rectangle. After that we will take breadth as input integer. It will also going to integer data type. Input, enter the breadth of rectangle. Now I've created a third variable, that is area. And to find area, what we use in mathematics, what was the formula? Length into breadth. So simply we will multiply both. We will see, we will find the product of length and breadth. Length multiplied to breadth. After that we are going to print area. Let's see, is it working or not. Now you can see it is asking to enter the length of rectangle. Let's suppose the length of rectangle was 5. Now it is asking breadth. Breadth was 3. 5 3s are 15. Now you can see it is successfully showing the output of area of a rectangle is 15. So now we have successfully completed the fifth question also. Let's move to sixth question. Now move to next question. Sixth one is calculate the perimeter of a rectangle. It is also very simple. We have to use only formula for that. We will create length. And take input integer data type from the user. Enter the length. Breadth is going to be also integer data type. Input enter the breath, perimeter. Perimeter is going to be the third variable, and we will use formula. What is the formula? Length plus breadth into 2. Okay, 2 into length plus breadth. That will be the perimeter of rectangle. Now we will print perimeter. Let's see, is it working or not. What we are going to do, we will give input length 2, breadth 3. Now you can see traceback most recent call last file user about 2 into length. Int object is not callable. Okay, let's debug the code. What we are doing something wrong is here. What is the wrong thing? Okay, see, what we use in mathematics, 2 into length plus breadth, and we are doing same here. But in Python, it is a programming language. Whenever you use multiply, so what we have done here, we know that before bracket there is 2, and it will automatically multiply with the sum of length plus breadth. But in Python, the compiler will not take it as a multiplication with 2. Why? Because it is only bracket, and here 2 is nothing. It is not multiplying with 2. That's why something error, we can't find our program output. Let give a multiplication sign here, and we will see the output now. Now you can see successfully it is showing the output is 10. 3 plus 2 5, 5 2 is 10. So it is rule in Python that whenever you are doing some arithmetic operation, always use with sign. Okay, so in this question we have learned some new technique, new topic, that we are going to use always arithmetic operator while doing calculation. Okay, let's move to the next question, that is seventh one. Find the average of three numbers. We will take three input number. Let's do it. Number one in input, enter first number. Number two, int input, enter second number. Number three, int input, enter third number. Okay, what we have to do, we have to find the average of these all three numbers. So I am creating a third variable average. What we are going to do, we will find first we will find the sum of these three number. So we will use bracket num1 plus num2 plus num3, and after bracket what we are going to do, we will divide this by the 3. That is the formula to find average of three number. Now we will print average. Let's see is it working or not. It is asking first number to input. First number is 2, second number is 1, and third number is 3. Now you can see the average of this three number is 2. 2, 1, 3, 3, 3, 6. 6 divided by 3 is 2. So it is successfully showing the output of average of these all three number. Now see, you can see here the output is in float data type. Why float data type? Because whenever you will use division sign in Python programming language, the interpreter consider it in floating data type. That's why it is printing in float data type. Okay, if you want to get integer data type output, then you have to change it in integer data type. Let's see the eighth question now. Convert Celsius to Fahrenheit. So it is very easy question. What we have to do, we have to only use formula. By formula we can easily solve this question. Let's solve it. Okay, and now we are doing ninth question, converting Celsius to Fahrenheit. First I will create a variable Celsius. I will take integer input. Enter Celsius. Then what I will do, I will create Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit equal. What was the formula? I think you remember it. Celsius into 9 by 5 plus 32. So formula is Celsius into 9 by 5 plus 32. Now what I will do, I'm printing. Now I will print Fahrenheit. Let's see my code is running or not. Celsius into. I think all things are okay. Let's see. Yes, it is asking me Celsius. I will give 100 input. Now you can see 212, 212, 100 degree is equal to 212. Let me search it. Is it true or not? 100 degree equal to how much Fahrenheit? 212. Okay. Now we seen that our output is correct. Program is running correctly. So now we have done the ninth question. We will move to 10th question. Now ninth question is swap two variables without using a third variable. Let's see how to do it. What we have to do, we have to swap two variables without using a third variable. Okay, let's see. रिकॉर्डिंग कब से रुका हुआ है? So you can see the eighth question. A mistake I have done, that I what I did, I mistakenly, due to mistake, I stopped the screen recording, and I after that I solved all the question. So that was my fault. See how to solve the eighth question. First you will create a Celsius variable. You will take a user input. Then you will create Fahrenheit variable, and in Fahrenheit variable we will use the formula of Celsius Fahrenheit. How to change it? Celsius into 9 upon 5 plus 32. And after that we will print Fahrenheit variable, and you can see in output it is successfully printing. You can see here 212 212 successfully printing the output of this question. After that we have solved ninth question. What was the ninth question? We have to swap two variables without using the third variable. So what we have did, I've created two variable a and b and assigned some values. After that I have swapped by a equal b and b equal a. That how you will swap without using without creating a third variable. And after that I have printed it. You can see in output, this is output of that question, 6 and 5. A equals 6 and b equal 5. That how the output is looking like. Now after that the 10th question was, you have to take some user inputs, information of user, by creating input function and some variables, by using of input function and variable. So that's how we have done the 10th question. You can see I've created a name variable, age variable, city, state and college, and after that I have printed these all variables. Also I have used f string in the name section. Here you can see what f string did. F string in output you can see what f string does. See here in the output you can see name of student is always visible with name of student. Like here you can see name of student Vedant Pandey. So in the output the user will know, the user can understand that this is name of a student, this is age of student, this is city of student. So with the help of f string we will add some more string to the output variable. That's how we have completed the all 10 questions of exercise questions, mixed question. Now we will move to homework question. What we are going to do, first you will do these all homework question in the lecture. Then we will move to next series, next Python series, and we will study later the list tuple. These are the uh, topics of Python, and very important topic. List is very important, tuple is very important, dictionary is the most important topic. So we will learn later. First you will do the homework question, and after that in the last section of this lecture I will discuss this all homework question. So start doing these questions. I will discuss in the end of this lecture. Okay, now the time I've given was enough. Now see, I'm discussing the questions. First question is create a program to display your personal information. This is same as the 10th question that we have solved mixed question. This is same. What you have to do, you have to create variables and you will take input name, age, college name that are the personal information of user, and that's how you will solve the first question. Second question is take two number as input and print all arithmetic operations. So what you will do, you will take two number as an input, and after that you will be printing all the our arithmetic operations like sum, difference, multiplication, product and division also. The second one is also simple, very simple question. Next is third, check the data type of five different values. Okay, in third we have to create five variables or create five variable and take input as string, integer data type or any data type, and check the type of those all five different variables. That is the task. Fourth one is create a simple calculator using input and arithmetic operators. See, in fourth one what we have to do, we have to take input from user, integer input, and we have to perform arithmetic operations. So that's how you will create a simple calculator using Python programming input function. After that, fifth question is create a student information card program that asks for name, age, college, branch, roll number. Fifth one is also very easy. You can create by just taking input from the user, and you will be printing all these things: name, age, college, branch, roll number. And what you will do, you will use the if string in the fifth question. Earlier I show you how if string works in while printing some values of variable. That's how you will use if string. So that's are the question that's are very easy, you can do by yourself. I have discussed now, so do by yourself. And if you are find you are find any difficulties to do while doing, you are feeling any difficulty while doing, then simply search it on Google or any AI chat GPT chatbot. You will be you will get a very simple, very easy course for that question. And uh, by searching you will also know some extra knowledge, you will gain some extra knowledge in Python programming language. So do these all by yourself, and if you are facing any difficulty, then search it on Google, search it on chat GPT, Gemini. You will find all the solution of that all questions. So that's all. Thanks. After in next series we will discuss conditional statement, if else, loops, and after that we will start list tuple. That are the very important topic in Python. That's all. Thank you.